The Justice Department has reversed an Obama-era policy that protects transgender workers against discrimination. The move centers around a debate over whether a person's sex is determined by their gender identity or by what's on their birth certificate. CBS News Justice reporter Paula Reid joins us now from Washington to break it all down for us. Paula, first off, I want to ask you, what's the federal policy and what's the Justice Department arguing for reversing it?
Under federal law, employers can't discriminate against workers based on their religion, sex, color, race, or national origin. And there is currently a national debate going on, an ideological debate about when you talk about sex, whether that is what is indicated on your birth certificate, male, female, or whether that can be broadened to also encompass gender identity. Now, under the Obama Justice Department, Attorneys General Holder and Lynch, they said yes, that this can be broadened to encompass gender identity that may be different than your birth certificate. But Jeff Sessions is telling his employees at the Justice Department that under his rule that this will actually only apply to the differences between men and women.
So, Paula, how do you think this will directly impact LGBT workers?
It'll be more difficult for LGBT workers to bring discrimination claims if you don't have the federal government supporting your interpretation of federal law. But Sessions' Justice Department says that they cannot enforce a law beyond what Congress has specified. And they believe that if Congress meant to encompass gender identity, that they would have been more specific. And until they are more specific, they will only apply it this way.
And so the ACLU is slamming this decision. That's not surprising, but what exactly are they saying?
Well, they believe that the Sessions discriminates against LGBT people and that he's not doing enough to pursue civil rights protections while he is in charge of the Justice Department. And they have vowed to try to take this to the courts. How
likely do you think this will be that it'll end up in the courts?
It's all but a guarantee, Rena. Just last night, we saw the Justice Department was trying to get a lawsuit dismissed, challenging the president's ban on transgender people in the military. And this is really one of the only avenues of recourse that people have when they want to combat Trump administration policies, because he has control of the White House and all of Congress. So if you want to try to push back against these policies, you really have to take it to the courts. And we have seen that pretty consistently, most notably with the travel ban, but also with some of these change in policies with transgender rights as well.
Paula Reid, thank you for joining us, Paula.